Ah, there you are, Epicombe. Come rest a while. You will have no better opportunity. After witnessing their god's ignominious defeat, the Amalia will be less inclined to risk a wrath, for a time at least. Now, where were we? Ah, yes, I was in the process of apologizing. I do hope you can forgive me. I arrived too late to be of any use, to you or the abductees. They may be whole of body, but the same cannot be said of their minds, for once a man is tempered... Ah, but it ill suits me to dwell on the negatives. Amidst all our misfortunes, there is still reason to rejoice. Ifrit is slain, and by your hand, no less. That is the deed of no ordinary individual. Epicombe, not that I ever thought you were ordinary. On the contrary, I have long suspected that you have the potential to shape the fate of this realm. Minfilia will be proud beyond all reckoning when she hears of your deeds. That way I can claim to have contributed something to this mission. You, meanwhile, have earned yourself a rest. Take some time to relax and return to the waking sands when you're good and ready. We can discuss matters in more detail then. Just don't take too long, will you? Cool. Yo, this random just whispered me. Yeah, she is best girl, the undisputed champion of video game waifu. Oh my, who is it? Do we need to sit them down? Chat, how much does it, can I pay cash to change my name so I can say Eris is best girl? Because we have to stop this fake news propaganda. This is ridiculous. Gosh. Wow. I have to go report it. Oh, this is ridiculous. Bum. Hello. Ah, the triumphant hero returns. Dawn wrist guards. My late arrival nearly cost Epicombe her life. I wasn't there when the Amalia took her prisoner. And I wasn't there when they served her to Ifrit. Yes, by some miracle she survived, but that does not excuse the fact that she should never have had to face such dangers alone. Just as I'm failing you all. What's done is done, Thancred. You can ill blame yourself for every... Epicombe, it is so good to see you again. Well, the rest of the stream goes well. Right on. Thanks a lot, Jamesy. Thanks for dropping by. Thanks for all the help. Hope you get a good night's rest. We'll see you next time. Impeccable timing, my friend. Thancred has told me everything. You have done well to return to us. The perils you faced were undeniably great, yet a part of me believes that I had no cause to fear. And now we can put paid to our long investigation. As we suspected, the Amalia undertook both the robbery and the abductions, with the aim of summoning their primal, Ifrit. Nor is this tale limited to Ul'dah. Similar incidents have been rife in both Limsa and Gridania of late. I dare say you've been curious as to how these crimes are linked to the primals. Permit me to explain. Having manifested in the physical realm, primals must consume ether if they are to maintain their presence, and the stronger they become, the more ether they require. Now, ether exists throughout creation. It flows through all life and permeates the very air that we breathe. Alas, this alone will not suffice to sustain the likes of Ifrit. Nay, he and his kind require a more concentrated source of ether, crystals. It is for this reason that incidents involving crystals can often be traced back to a primal. Which leaves us with the why of the abductions. To understand this, you must first understand how primals are born. When all is well, primals possess no physical form. Their essence is dispersed. However, when the world is plunged into chaos, those who worship the primals cry out for deliverance from suffering. These cries serve as a beacon toward which a primal's essence is irresistibly drawn. It is this coming together or etheric coalescence which grants the being's physical form. Once born, a primal gains strength from its followers' worship. The more numerous and fervent, the more powerful. But the primals are seldom satisfied with such reverence as their adherents freely give, and in order to gain more power, they do not scruple to create followers. They do this by tempering mortals, a process to which you yourself were subjected. Yet even as Ifrit took your comrades in this thrall, you alone remained unaffected. This is thanks to the power you possess, the Echo. We know not the why, but those blessed with the Echo are immune. Oh, that's nice. It is as though a greater power protects us. When first you came to us, I told you that the Echo would be instrumental. I trust you now begin to see why. The recent incidents all share a common trait, meticulous planning. Such elaborate designs are a new development, and one which fills me with an unshakable sense of foreboding. While I share your concern, my presiding feeling is one of relief at your safe return. The immortal flames assured me that they will deal with the aftermath, so you need not concern yourself with that. We may rest easy for a time. I suggest you take full advantage. You may be sure it won't last long. Once the people learn the identity of the hero, I fear you will have nary a moment to yourself. Why is he looking at me like that? Whether she intended to or no, Minfilia neglected to tell you something. Something I think it would be best you heard from one of us. It concerns the tempered abductees that were rescued. I am sorry to report that all are to be put to death, the flames with whom you were imprisoned included. Needless to say, this information must not be made known to the public. I swear to you that we would not do this if there were any other recourse, but once a man is tempered, he is tempered for life. His very existence lends strength to the primal whom he cannot choose but worship. And so we Scions continue our fight, that no more innocents need to be sacrificed. I hope that you will continue to stand with us, Epicome. Oh my gosh, they just all have to die? But I should be going. I must offer my apologies to the Flame General for the losses his people suffered. Till next time. Right on, Jayway. No, thanks for sticking around to make a good day one. Really appreciate it. It's relatively close. All right. Gods forgive me. How many more lives? Louis Soir would never have allowed this to happen. I have to do better. I have to be stronger. Yeah, no worries, no worries. Appreciate it. Hope the raid goes well. Is wearing a wry smile. Might it have something to do with your newfound fame? Until not so very long ago, you were but one of the many adventurers. Before your character and courage, you were raised to the esteemed post of envoy. Therefore, you traveled the realm, aiding those in need without thought of reward, confirming to Thancred that the Scions would benefit from your aid, and no sooner had you joined us than you personally bested Ifrit. You have achieved a great deal in a short time, and won fame in so doing. Alas, fame does not come without a price, as you will soon discover. We have guests, Epicome, or rather, you have guests. Whoa. Who are these guys? Ah, Lady Minfilia, radiant as always. I'm given to understand that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have but recently welcomed a new hero, Serpent. Oh, Grand Company, huh? I am here on behalf of the Maelstrom Grand Company of Limsa Laminsa to offer said hero a place of honor. As you can see, your recent exploits have garnered the attentions of the Grand Companies. Each org would have Ifrit's Bane for its own. To this end, all three have sent officers to court you. They would not ordinarily go to such lengths to enlist a new recruit. That they have is evidence of their high regard for you. I find myself wondering how word of Epico's deed spread so quickly. That the Immortal Flame should know of her triumph is to be expected, but what of the other Grand Companies? Your reputation precedes you, Mistress Chobra. 'Tis no ordinary woman who can face a primal and emerge the victor. The Order of the Twin Adder has need of valiant women such as you. Join your strength to ours, friend, and together let us ensure that peace ever reigns over the Twelveswood. What a pleasure it is to finally meet you. My comrades speak of you in the most glowing terms. Why, even before you aided us against the Amalja and their dread primal, yours was already a respected name in Ul'dah. Our people know you and love you well. A woman of your talent belongs with the Immortal Flames. Join your strength to ours, and together let us secure a prosperous future for Ul'dah. The Admiral was not exaggerating when she said you have the look of a hero. Full often does she speak of you, friend. It is only natural that we should want you for the Maelstrom. Join your strength to ours, and together let us see the grand vessel of Limsa Laminsa. Lady Minfilia. Very well. Though I'm quite sure you need no reminding, mayhap a brief summary of the situation would help to clarify your thoughts. As you know, the Grand Companies are all-encompassing orgs empowered to call upon the martial, economic, and technological resources of their respective city-states in times of strife. There are currently 3 such organizations: the Maelstrom of Limsa, Order of the Twin Adder for Gridania, and the Immortal Flames of Ul'dah. Serving a Grand Company means serving the nation. You will be charged with its defense and tasked with advancing its cause. In return for your faithful service, you will be furnished with various rewards, some of which may well prove useful to you in your other endeavors. If you are agonizing over which of the companies best deserves your loyalty, be at ease. The commitment you make this day need not be permanent. Should you wish to shift your allegiance at a later date, you are entitled to do so, and yet I concede that it is no small choice you face. Ah, a thought occurs to me. You will, of course, recall that the 3 city-states are planning to hold remembrance services. Well, as part of the proceedings, I am given to understand that the leader of each Grand Company will deliver an address. Hearing these addresses ought to help you make an informed decision. What say you, my dear officers? A fine suggestion. You are as wise as you are beautiful, my lady. Very well, let Epicona hear our leader speak, then return here with her decision. We eagerly await your answer. Ah. I know well full that adventurers are by their nature a liberty-loving breed and not best suited to the discipline of military service, but I strongly urge you to join a company nonetheless. While the promise of reward is enticing in itself, it is not the only benefit. You are possessed of great power, and with it you are capable of doing untold good. Yet know that great power is wont to attract attention. There will be those who wish you ill, and you must needs be on the lookout for them. Yet, however vigilant, you are but one woman. In the midst of Grand Company, you will be one woman amongst many. Okay. Alright. The Grand Companies seek to protect their own nations. We Scions, on the other hand, seek to preserve the future of Eorzea as a whole. Similar, yet not quite the same. Now then, I expect that you will be afield more often in the future. As such, I would have you carry this link pearl with you at all times. It will allow us to stay in touch. Nice. Eorzea is changing, Epicome, and you have the power to help shape it anew. None can say what the morrow will bring, but so long as we believe in ourselves, there is naught we cannot achieve. Now it is time you made ready for your journey. Before you depart, be sure to speak to Tataru. She will apprise you as to where and when the remembrance services are due to take place. So, what does this affect? I mean, I guess I have to go to the thing. I mean, I guess I can. They said I can just change whenever. Is there like a disadvantage to changing? Yeah, so I shouldn't fret about it too much. I should just join whichever one I want and kind of figure it out as I go. If that's the case, I've already made up my mind. Oh, you're facing this way. I'm sorry about all the attention you're getting. I might have sung your praises a little too loudly, and often to a few too many people. Next time I'll be sure to hold my tongue, literally if necessary. Anyway, I expect you want to know where and when the remembrance services are taking place. If all goes to plan, Gridania's Grand Company, the Twin Adder, will hold the first, and Elder Seedseer Kan A. Sena will deliver her address at Miketo's Amphitheater. I should probably mention at this point that due to the organizational challenges, it's possible that the order of services might change. Still, there's not much we can do about that, so make Gridania your first port of call. Next, you'll need to go to Ul'dah. Okay. It's rumored there's to be a special guest. Oh. Last but not least, to Stateroom in Limsa Lominsa. The room is accessible via the Admiral's lift. Ah, okay. I'll help you find the remembrance services suitably educational. Oh, they say the schedule can change because you can technically go wherever you want. I see. You get your company's armor set. Ah. But if you switch later, do you get the other ones? Oh. Oh, he's got the little golem looking thingy. Maybe I should Google it. I mean, I'm pretty set unless there's like a vast like per Grand Company like advantage for different things. Adventure Squad runs allow players to take command of soldiers in their respective companies. Players can deploy these recruits on missions. Okay. So you can send them off on missions. Upon reaching a certain rank, they will also be eligible to change their company altogether, though doing so will place them at the lowest rank. Oh, so it resets. Okay. Okay. And then after the first change, any others will cost 50,000. Upon returning to a Grand Company, your previous rank will be restored. Oh, okay. I see. Seeing as how they don't immediately say, like, this is what people consider the best, I'm assuming there's not, quests, optional rewards. Eh. Alright. If it doesn't matter too much, then I will just, I have decided. But I guess we have to visit all three, though. Amphitheater in Gridania. Let's go. Where was it? Oh, I don't have that one. I don't think I have any of these. Oh, of Conjurer's Guild. Lucky me. Okay. Thank you. Where was I going? Ah, this way. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-da-bum. Oh, look, it's theater. Nice.
I lost my son to the calamity.
Oh no.
The 3 Seed Seers are all together.
Some say you couldn't take a step without stumbling over a body. Our forebears were once strangers in the Twelveswood. Fearful of the Green Wrath, they hid themselves in the dark recesses of the earth. Yet they dreamed of basking in the dappled sunlight of the forest. Through great effort, they proved their worth to the elementals, and were granted a place beneath the boughs. So it was that Gridania was born, some 5 centuries ago.
Dang.
Working hand in hand, the Hyur and the Elysian settlers sowed the seeds of our civilization. And soon, they were joined by folk of all races. So nourished by the waters of unity, and blessed by the light of the matron, Gridania flourished into the great nation it is today.
Do you see the Gridanian standard?
Ooh.
There, hanging behind the Elder Seed
Who are these
Seer.
guys?
The entwined serpents represent the unity between Hyur and Elysian. An elegant symbol. Do you not agree?
Uh-huh.
In accordance with the will of the elementals, we have embraced a life of peace. Alas, our neighbors have not always sought the same for themselves, nor for us.
Hey, Ito.
Though
Yeah, no,
we
we're enjoying it.
Gridanians have no love for war, we have still less for
Not
those who
yet.
would threaten our
I think
way
we're
of
close,
life.
though.
Ever have we fought to protect the sanctity of the Twelveswood. When the Garlean
We're trying to
Empire brought
grind
its war
towards
of
the snowman
conquest to
before we hop
Eorzea,
off tonight.
we rallied under the noble standard of the Twin Adder that we might push back the encroaching darkness. And it was we who prepared the ground for the reformation of the Eorzean Alliance, that all the peoples of this realm might stand united against the common threat.
Well, I just started.
5 years ago, the Alliance met the armies of the Empire upon the field
Because I got
of
to stream
Tartana.
tomorrow, too.
It would prove the bloodiest battle in recent memory. Countless Gridanian lives were lost. As Supreme Commander of the Order of the Twin Adder, ever shall I bear the weight of our people's sacrifice. Alas, their loss was not the only tragedy to befall us that day, for soon came the calamity.
Dang, this is a full-on speech.
The scars borne by our forest are a constant reminder of its violence. Our lives have been irrevocably changed, each waking hour a struggle to survive. Driven to desperation, some among us have strayed from the path of righteousness, resorting to banditry, poaching, and other unconscionable deeds. To compound our woes, the Ixal have returned in force, emboldened by our suffering.
All right, these are the
They
monsters
test our
that are
defenses
terrorizing
nigh
them, right?
without
The
cease,
Ixal.
and prey upon the vulnerable. So beleaguered from within and without, it is of little wonder that our unity now falters. Dark times are upon us.
Time was a man could walk
pox
the
on the
high
bloody
roads without
Ixals.
fear.
On this day, 5 years ago, countless Eorzeans laid down their lives that we might behold another dawn. Please join with me in honoring their memory.
And how do you propose to honor the memory of those you cannot remember, pray tell?
Who are these guys?
The destruction wrought by the calamity was indiscriminate. It dealt death to Eorzean and Garlean alike. Yet while we have labored to rebuild our homes, to rebuild our lives, the Empire has set about raising steel fortresses here in the Twelveswood. Let none be mistaken. The Garleans remain the greatest threat to our survival. If we are to stand against them, we must remember what it is to be united. Our many troubles blind us to the woes of our fellow man. Thence is harmony lost. Yet harmony is the founding principle of Gridania. We are gathered here to honor the fallen. Let them be honored not only in word and thought, but through concerted action. I bid you, join hands with me once more beneath the Twin Adder standard. And together, let us heal the forest's wounds, that our progeny might live in harmony beneath these ancient boughs. For serenity, purity, and sanctity. We must think of the children!
Woods will be done.
It's up to us to protect the
All
forest.
the elementals!
I like the crowd voiceovers. Why is that one on the right, or I guess, well, left to us? Look so soulless. Oh yeah, the Final Fantasy VIII cutscene at the end of the game. So New Gears has 54 minutes.
If you'll permit me, Alfie, no.
Alfie, no. I'm down with
My
long
sister,
cutscenes in this game,
Alize,
though.
At your service.
I'd be excited.
I saw at a glance that you were a fellow traveler.
Oh, you guys are travelers
You
too,
might
huh?
call us students of history, sampling the realm's remembrances in pursuit of enlightenment.
Okay. The Gridanians are unfortunate enough to have to contend with two beast tribes. The Ixal are unquestionably the more troublesome, being of a naturally warlike disposition, and want to summon their bloodthirsty primal Garuda. The Sylphs, by contrast, are peaceful in nature, being mischievous rather than malevolent, and have long been on friendly terms with the Gridanians, until recently. Alas, they have grown aloof, a change observed at roughly the time they summoned the primal Rama. The Gridanians have no love for war, and they consider open conflict a last resort. Wait, really? Oh, the Gridanians. I was reading as Garleans. Though they clash with the Ixal ever more regularly, you may be assured that they do so in self-defense. As for the Sylphs, they are as yet bound by a peace treaty, though one wonders how long it will be before it is broken. The Twelveswood was grievously wounded during the calamity, leaving Gridania vulnerable to attack. The people are hopeful that restoring the wood, and thereby the power, will put an end to their woes. Yet how long will that take? Centuries, I'd wager. Meanwhile, the Azo will continue their incursion, spurred on by Garuda and her insatiable appetite for destruction. Whether the Gridanians like it or not, sooner or later it will come to all-out war, and when it does, the Order of the Twin Adder will need all the help it can muster. How valuable might the aid of a capable adventurer prove to them, then? Okay, mysterious twins. Alright. Next we will go to Limsa, because I can return for free to Ul'dah. Well, I guess the order doesn't matter. I guess I can return for free at any point. Yeah, I guess we'll just return. Oh, no. Because then we need to go to... Well, I guess I can use this anywhere, right? Yeah, so it doesn't matter. Whoa, what? Wait, that jacket's sick. Where do I need to go? Chamber of Rule. Bum, ba-da-bum, bum, bum. Bum, ba-da-bum, bum, bum. Bum. Oh. Oh, man.
Behold, 'tis the Sultana Nanamo herself!
And Reborn as well.
Oh, is the Sultana the special guest?
Hark, you souls of flame, drawn to the bosom of the desert, where the fire burns brightest and shall rage forevermore. Hurrah!
Hurrah!
Where since antiquity, under the sage and judicious rule of the Ul dynasty, we have wrought sand into gold.
Hey, Velvet. Yeah, we started
Where by the grace
today.
and glory of
Ish,
Nalthal
yesterday.
have our brave
We've
sons
been running
and
for a while
daughters
now.
flourished and prospered. I speak of Ul'dah.
Just grinding a bit on day one, just to get into the groove.
There, at the Flame General's back flies the Grand Company's standard.
Oh, they're here again.
Note the sigil. The golden scales of order balance the jewel of prosperity with the flame of might.
Great and many are the gifts our nation has given the realm. In Eorzea's darkest hour, on the killing fields of Cartano, none spent more in blood and gold than we. Thus was the 7th Imperial Legion laid low.
So that's how it happened. How soon history forgets.
Yet many left our gates, never to return. Let us pray
Reminds
for
you
our
of Trinity.
absent brothers and sisters, that they might know happiness in the great beyond, as Thal's honored guests.
Yeah, I've been loving it so far. I'm excited
If the
to
fates
continue
were
with it.
fair, the price we paid that day would have bought us victory. Alas, they are not. And now, but 5 years into this 7th Umbral era, the spirit of sacrifice which granted us our strength is all but dead. Look around you. What do you see? A people divided, downtrodden, and enthralled. Where are the merciful alms of the rich? Where is the just steel of the righteous? I ask you, is this the great nation our brothers and sisters gave their lives to
So
save?
passionate, Robon.
You who call this living, Dishonor the name of the immortal flames. It is but a slow death. Our enemies surround us. The savage hordes of the Amalja wait beside our roads, strangling the lifelines of trade. Meanwhile, the Garleans make mock of our borders and despoil our land of its natural wealth. We stand on a precipice, yet we do not act. Whether trader or soldier, monetarist or royalist, all must recognize that a
Oh, she's so
divided
sad.
Ul'dah stands to fall. Victory and fortune walk hand in hand. Ye who seek glory and wealth, look not to what little you can snatch from your neighbor, but to the boundless wealth of the world beyond. Now is the time to unite. Now is the time to ride forth. In the name of the Sultana, I beseech you. Line not your own coffers, but those of the immortal flames. Seek not to prosper from Ul'dah, but to restore her to prosperity. As the realm prospers, so shall Ul'dah. As Ul'dah prospers, so shall her people.
Reborn is one heck of a speaker.
Together we are one.
Your Grace.
Reborn?
Was it her turn?
People of Ul'dah, I, Nanamo, 17th in the line of Ul, address you. Much has been made of the wealth of Ul'dah. Yet those who measure that wealth in coins and carats are gravely deceived. For the true wealth of Ul'dah lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her people. Beloved subjects, I bid you raise aloft the torch of Ul'dah, that her flames might serve as a beacon for all Eorzea to see.
Long live Nanamo!
Glory to the
The crowd,
Victory and fortune.
the crowd
Strike
voiceovers are so
fearless into
funny.
the inferno, for we are by fire reborn.
All right.
Forsooth,
The time is now!
Fancy meeting you again.
Maybe you're stalking me. The Uldans have a long history of conflict with the Amalja, the beast tribe that worships the primal Ifrit. You mean the primal that's dead? Thanks to me? Judging by your look of distaste, I take it you have encountered them. The Uldans do not shy from confrontation. If aught threatens their precious prosperity, they will seek to crush it. So have they dealt with Ifrit thus far, smothering his flames each time he is stoked to life. No, Reborn's great. I like Reborn's character. He is but one of several problems. Meanwhile, refugees continue to arrive in droves, and Ul'dah has no clear policy in how to deal with them. After all, not even the Sultanate's coffers are bottomless, and even assuming they had the coin, resources will ever be finite. Which brings me back to the subject of Ifrit. It has been observed that the Amalja are summoning him with ever-increasing frequency. Every time they do so, the Ul'dah send their forces to smite the primal, and though they invariably succeed, each victory is bought with the blood. It is a war of attrition. Small wonder then that the Immortal Flames are eager to recruit more members. At such a desperate hour, an adventure of your experience would be a most welcome addition to the ranks. For their sake, I hope that the Flame General's words struck a chord with you. Wait, he's saying... He's trying a lot harder to convince me to join the Immortal Flames. Why? Fishy, fishy, fishy. Bum, bum, bum. Where is it? Oh, it's right behind me. Great. Yeah. No, I've always liked playing tanks in MMOs, so I had my eye set on Paladin. That's what we're gonna focus on first, but especially with this double XP on the preferred server. Once we kind of hone our skills here, I'd be more than happy to check out other jobs as well, for sure. Like we got partied with a dancer earlier, and the dancer's skills look super sick. You're to attend the remembrance service. Be quick, the admiral is due to give her address at any moment. So I'm pretty excited. Pretty excited. All the jobs I've seen so far seem pretty legit.
So much for our alliance.
It's sunk beyond the seabed.
What was her name again?
Brothers and
Merylvim.
sisters of the sea, hearken unto me. Look upon this, our mighty crimson standard, and tell me your hearts do not swell with pride.
I kind of like the theme for the Maelstrom. The seafaring
700
theme.
summers have come and gone since our forefathers first ran aground in this fertile bay.
It's got a lot of company.
In that time, guided by the Mother of Oceans, Limsa Lominsa has grown from humble fishing village to uncontested ruler of the 5 seas and beyond.
Oh, I was interested in Scholar when I first took a look at like job compilations, just like a quick video, kind of showcasing highlight skills.
Did you look as
Seems
the
really
Admiral
cool.
bid you? It is a rather stirring standard, I must say.
Kazin, big fan of
The
Merylvib.
crimson field is meant to signify the blood of fallen crewmates, while the black longship represents a pirate vessel.
Oh, it's supposed to signify blood of fallen.
When the Gallian Empire marched upon Eorzea, we assembled beneath the Maelstrom standard, and our grand company was reborn. All answered the call, from the Knights of the Barracuda to Hilthier's bloody executioners. And together, we met our would-be conquerors upon the field of Cartano. That day, the world bore witness to the united strength of Limsa Lominsa.
I like that all three of them
I
have
swear to
very
you,
distinct
no
characters.
army ever fought harder or with more courage. Yet many of ours did not survive.
Oh my gosh, her voice is
Join
shaking.
me now in remembering those who
That's
fought
crazy.
in the name of freedom and fell. May their souls be returned to the sea.
Freedom. Yes, they have always been rather fond of their freedom. Much as the beast tribes have. Small wonder. Beneath the surface, one would struggle to tell them
Wow.
apart.
Alpha, now, calm down.
It has been 5 long years since the calamity struck. 5 long years of tireless rebuilding. Yet still the wounds of the calamity fester and weep. But when I stand atop the mizzenmast and gaze out upon our battered and broken vessel, I see an undying spirit. Did we not build all this from the wreck of the Galadian all those centuries ago? Shall we not do so again? Yet there are those who would see this ship of ours sink beneath the waves of the restless Rotano.
Dang.
The Sahagin creep ashore seeking blood for their accursed god.
Ooh, I do hate the Sahagin.
Those fishbuck
The Sahagin have risen?
While the mines of Ogomoro spew forth kobolds who push ever south, despoiling our lands as they go. These savage beast tribes will be the first waves to crash against our creaking hull. And behind them swells the grim tide of the Gallian Empire. Even now the curs fly their flags within our borders. Doubt not, but that they will be upon us ere long. we are well nigh surrounded. Yet there are those among us who would rather turn their swords against their crewmates than our cannons against our foes. How can we hope to repel our many enemies when mutiny breeds below
Wow.
deck?
It's impressive how well she ties in the
There
themes.
is but one course left to us. One bearing that will bring us victory over the beast hordes and the Empire both, and see this ship safe to port. We must mend the rift the Calamity has reopened twixt pirate and maelstrom, and stand fast with our adventurer brothers against the coming tempest. Mark ye well, a crew without unity is no crew at all. 'Tis but a mass of drowned men. To me, then, brothers and sisters of the sea, gather beneath the undying crimson standard, and pledge me your strength, your skill, your wisdom. And with the guidance of the navigator, this great vessel of ours shall ride the waves till sea swallows all.
Long live the Admiral!
Yeah.
Gather the lads!
Oh, where's me cutlass?
I'll follow ye to the seven hells, Admiral.
Where's me cutlass?
Fancy meeting you again.
Curious, isn't it? Oh, finale. As the Admiral mentioned in her address, Limsa Lominsa is plagued by two beast tribes. The first are the Sahagin, worshippers of the Leviathan. Oof. The second are the Kobolds, who dwell beneath the earth and take the primal Titan. As if the beast tribe's presence weren't troublesome enough, the Garleans have also chosen to erect a fortress right in the Lominsans' backyard. And that is to say, not of internal strife. As a nation of pirates, there is no end to the blood feuds between the various factions. And while they fight amongst themselves, the Garleans whet their blades and watch. If the Lominsans are to have any hope of withstanding the Empire, they must first resolve their own affairs. Differences must be set aside, and the primal threat dealt with once and for all. To this end, I expect that they will soon take decisive action against the beast tribes. Mark my words, the Maelstrom standard will be drenched a deeper shade of crimson ere long. Oof. That a capable adventurer like you would be a valuable addition to their crew is beyond question. Who are they? And why does the sister never speak? Well, I guess she does, just not to me. Oh. Epicombe, this is Minfilia. You are well, I hope. Would I be correct in thinking that the final service has now concluded? A moment ago, you say? What a coincidence. Jesting aside, I trust you remember our guests. While delighted though we are to have them here at the Waking Sands, it would not do to keep them in suspense any longer than necessary. Alright, I'll come back. Oh, because they're good VAs. Oh, okay. Alright. I'll hold my breath. Ta-da! Yo, the Aetheryte tickets are sick. Alright, chat. I'm hoping that once I select a Grand Company, that's when I can get the Mount quest. And then go to sleep. Double XP is crazy though. 32 already. That's insanity. Sleep is for the weak. I'm weak. No doubt about it. Welcome back, Epicombe, where the Grand Company leader's words is illuminating as you had hoped. Aye, each nation is beset with problems. I trust you see now why your services are in such demand. Would that there were more of you, Epicombe. But you must be tired from your journey. Why don't you rest a while and take a moment to reflect on your decision? Once your mind is made up, pray give the Grand Company officers your answer. Alright, chat. My mind's been made up. Where do you think I'm gonna go? What are they doing?
The gods only know what grand company our adventurer friend will keep.
Who are you?
The wheels of change are in motion regardless.
Brother, are you certain this course is best?
Whatever do you mean, dear sister?
Almost
the
halfway.
so-called
Let's
remembrance
finish.
ceremonies were little more than standard waving rallies.
She's
As
not
though
wrong.
The Calamity and Seventh Umbral Era warranted scarcely a mention.
Well, of course they were standard waving rallies. Since you are so observant, mayhap you noticed what mention was made of the Warriors of Light? None. I suppose they must have forgotten the heroes who spared Eorzea a fate worse than the Calamity? No, dear Alisaie, they haven't forgotten these details. They have elected to omit them. Deep are the wounds the Calamity inflicted upon Eorzea. So deep, in fact, that the realm still bleeds. Needless to say, the beast tribes and their primals do little to alleviate the pain. So, the task of salving Eorzea's wounds falls to the scions of the Seventh Dawn, with a little help from our friends, the Grand Companies. Remembrance will yield no remedy. If our world is to heal, we must put the horrors of the Calamity behind us.
Our grandfather would never entrust the fate of the realm to despots who rewrite history to their convenience.
Oh, is your grandfather Louis Swan? Because my gosh, are you angry?
There must be another way to cure what ails this world, and I mean to find it.
Oh, so these two must be really important then.
You are most welcome to try. Our paths may differ, but our destination is the same. In time, I dare say we will see eye to eye.
I should hope so.
Not gonna lie, as much as Alisaie
We are to escort you.
Hope does not come into it.
says like Fury
We
is a
share the
little
burden of
annoying,
this fate, dear sister, and will prevail together or not at all.
Alpha now is
The
a
salve will serve
absolute
not only
know-it-all
to close
jerk.
up our present wounds, but prevent old ones from opening anew.
so I don't like him. Big fan of Alisaie. Alright, so do I just talk to the one? Well, I was speculating. I mean, I guess this is the common problem of me talking in questions, but better to keep me guessing in terms of story stuff. But yeah, no worries. I mean, it was pretty apparent, but since there wasn't any confirmation. Oh, I've been wondering what this is. Oh, okay, so it's not a window. That's pierced through. I thought it was like a graphical glitch. Do I just talk to all three? Do I only talk to the one I want to join? Ah, I take it the Elder Seedseer's words have touched your heart. Have you resolved to entwine your destiny with that of the Twin Adder? Forgive me. Welcome back. I take it General Raban's words kindle the fire. They did. Indeed. Why, they are not nearly as grand as ours. Well, that's points off. How was the Admiral's speech? That you stand before me now is answer enough. Jokes. But mark me, in stormy seas the strong of arm and stout of heart must pull together of the vessel will founder. And when a ship goes down, the passengers always share the fate of the crew. We're going with the twin adders, chat. You have chosen wisely, my friend. The elder Seedseer will be overjoyed. Without further ado, let us speak of practical matters. In order to complete the enrollment procedure, you must report to our headquarters in Gridania, the Adder's Nest. The Adder's Nest, okay. Cool. Yeah, I mean, I've been a pretty big fan of them and their leader for quite some time. The building you seek stands in the southern part of the city, now called New Gridania. Ah, okay. Okay, cool. Cool. Oh, should I just go there? Oh, should I make that? Well, let's go there and find out. Yeah, I don't know. I just something about Senna's leadership style. I'm a big fan. I like the environment, and you know, Senna's a healer. I'm a tank. Pretty sure we're destined. It's cool to see that there are other serpents in chat. My nickname's Chobra. I mean, this was destiny, you know. Where am I going? Oh, this way. This theme, this was not part of the reason, but this, now listening to it, it actually reminds me a lot of the, what were they? Nopon? Village in Xenoblade Chronicles. Adder's Nest. You are come to the Adder's Nest, HQ of the Order of the Twin Adder. Ever do we welcome they who would toil in the elemental's name for the good of our forest nation. My name is Epicone Chobra. I believe you are expecting me. I am here to enlist if you will have me. Wow, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Ah, might you be Epicone Chobra? I thought as much. A recruitment officer sent word that you would be coming. It is a pleasure and an honor. Now let me gather together the relevant documentation. Sir. Oh, he's a rookie. What is it? Report. An urgent message from Amarase Spire, sir. A Highwind Skyways airship has taken fire from Imperial forces. The vessel's engines were crippled, sir, and it was forced to make an emergency landing southeast of 9 Ivies. 9 Ivies? Gods, this could not have come at a worse time. All but a handful of our forces are presently afield dealing with the Ixal. Epicom, I know full well you have yet to be formally inducted, but we have urgent need. The airship was bearing civilians, and if the reports are accurate, it will have come down dangerously close to Garlean territory. Okay, let's go. If it gets me one step closer to my mount, I'm all in. Wait, what? Where am I? Oh. Oh, wow. Okay, I mean, I guess we gotta walk it. I don't think it's worth teleporting there. I think it's a similar distance anyway. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum. Ba-da-bum. 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 Okay, I'm gonna follow the left wall and then take the second one. Do 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 do. Whoa, what are you? Oh, you're only level 12. That's boring. Nope, we don't have time for this. I know I have a fate weekly thing, but we don't got time. No time. Water sprites. Oh gosh, it's already 5 a.m. chat. Was not planning on streaming this long. But the elusive mount. It tortures me so. Wait, what the? Oh my gosh, it's so far. We're gonna activate that on the Chocobo. Bum ba da bum ba da bum 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 ba da bum ba da bum. Nine ivies. Wait, where are the chocobos? Oh, that's not the chocobo. My gosh. Out of all things to happen. Chocobos are left from the crystal. There we go. Chocobo keep. Nothing. A tune. And then carry on. Bum ba da bum ba da bum 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 ba da bum ba dum bum. Lemurs. What? Whoa, what? Oh, that's the ship. Ugh, bugs. Hate bugs. Suspense. Oh wow, it's literally right outside their gates. Well. Oh, so quick. An adventurer? What are you doing out here? No, wait, let's find some cover first. The Adder's Nest sent you? How do I know you're not an Imperial spy? You don't even have a uniform. Peace, friend. We mean you no harm. You're an engineer of Garland Ironworks, are you not? We are alerted to your plight and have come to rescue. And you are Epicone Chobra, I presume. I was told to expect an honorary serpent. I've never seen a craft of this design. It must be Garland's work. Is there no end to the man's treachery? The secrets of Magitech belong in Imperial hands. They are not to be squandered on Eorzean savages. Oh, salvages? Savages? We are taking this craft back to the fortress. Dismantle it if you must, and bring the engineer. Someone must pay for Garland's crimes. Imperial scouts from Castrum Orient. They mean to requisition the ship. Why did you have to help him? That fool of a Lullifel was hiding inside the tiny Bronco. The tiny Bronco? Wasn't that Ironworks' latest creation? It's the first airship we've built since the Calamity. The first since Master Garland, well, since he went missing. After years of work, she was finally ready for her first test flight, and she was soaring till those bastards blasted her out of the sky. Attend to me all. The Ironworks' latest creation must not fall into Garlean hands. We shall strike them, swift and sure. Epicombe, I trust we can rely on your support. Let's do it. He's like, yeah, go team. I'm the hype man. On ambush, to arms. Go, go, go. Oh, we're level synced again. Wow, I still can't use my my combo. I don't think. You dead. Oh, what the? Oh, okay. Oof. Oh, I missed. I was late on that. I missed it. Where are you going? I don't think so. I don't know what you were planning, but I do not think so. Okay, we can do that. Oh right, he's immune now. Nice. That last intercept seemed to have worked. That was cool. But, oh, it's Biggs and... Oh, I see. Wedge, you shouldn't have stayed with the ship. That was a close one. Too damn close, so how's she look anyway? The auxiliary propeller is dead lost, but I think we can wring enough thrust from the main propeller to get us airborne. A few minor modifications and we should be able to fly the tiny Bronco home. While you do your work, we shall keep watch over the perimeter. The enemy may yet be lurking nearby. As for you, you have more than done your part today. I bid you return to the nest and complete your enlistment. I pray there will be no further interruptions. I just want to say sorry, for calling you an Imperial spy and all that. Got that one wrong, didn't I? Seriously, though, if it hadn't been for you and the Twin Adder lads, we'd be chained up in a dungeon by now. I'm in your debt. We both are. Oh, look at his little onion hairdo. Wedge. Thank you. We're very grateful. Achievements. Oh. What? That's fine. Oh, so I gotta go back. No, we're I think we're almost... I keep getting told that I'm close to the mount quest. I just want to get my mount before I sleep. That's all I want to do. Bom 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 bom. Word arrived but moments ago from the team. The lieutenant informs me that you were instrumental. And all this before you were even inducted into the order. You are well on your way to carving out a fine career. Without further ado, let us see to your induction. 12 willing, there won't be any further interruptions. Oh, honey yellow. Oh, is that their color? To be honest, I don't really dig the color. But, you know. Mount is imminent. Okay. Alright. Yeah, we kept getting distracted. Protocol requires that I apprise you of who we are and what we do, after which I will invite you to swear an oath. Oh, we got like a nice little presentation all prepared. I also like their salute. The Order of the Twin Adder is the Grand Company of Gridania. It brings together the martial, economic, and technological resources of our nation, that we might stand strong in times of direst adversity, when our very survival hangs in the balance. Our order was formed in the days before the calamity, in readiness to fight the Garlean Empire, and to combat the beast tribes and their primals. Needless to say, our struggle continues to this day. Elder Seedseer Khan A. Senna is the supreme commander of our forces. Under her wise leadership, we protect the people of Gridania. As the entwined serpents that grace our standard, let Forceborn strive as one with friends from afar. In so doing, we honor the will of the elementals, and theirs is the will of the wood. Now then, I ask that you give unto us your oath of allegiance, in whatever fashion you see fit. Wood's will be done. I shall strike down our enemies and drink of their blood. My life for the Elder Seedseer. ... Wood's will be done. So you know the words of our grand company. Bound by this common belief, let us strive to preserve all that is good in this great nation. Oh, is that like their actual motto? By the power vested in me, I assign you the rank of Serpent Private 3rd Class. You are now a woman of the Order of the Twin Adder. Go forth, Private Chobra, and do that which brings peace to the Twelveswood and honor to our name. Nice. Love to see it. I gotta get new boots. They're not shiny enough. I gotta get new armor, everything. Beep, beep, beep. Can you hear me? This is Minfilia. An officer of the Twin Adder contacted me with news of your enlistment. My congratulations, Private Chobra. I have no doubt that you are eager to make the acquaintance of your new comrades, but I would ask that you pay a visit to your old ones first. Remember, though you are now a serpent, you are no less a scion. Pray return to the Waking Sands at your earliest convenience. There are some friends here whom I would very much like you to meet. We shall be waiting. The distant call of a friend in need, perhaps? As you are needed elsewhere, I shall not keep you any longer. I would, however, suggest speaking with High Serpent Commander Vorsay Hulwa before you depart. He may provide you with assistance on the journey ahead. Oh, is that it? My Little Chocobo. Oh, was that... This quest must be completed in order to proceed to the end of the main scenario. Oh. Is that Mount? Is my little chocobo Mount? Is that it? Oh, let me read this. You are now a member of the Grand Company. Your Grand Company rank can be confirmed at any time under the Profile tab in the character interface. Yeah, that's fine. Not in guild, but in company seals. Seals can be earned by completing missions. Grand Company Quartermaster is stationed at each Grand Company headquarters. Exchange items for company seals. Oh, okay. Grand Companies of Eorzea are in constant need of supplies and provisions. Oh, okay. By crafting or gathering the items and delivering them. Nice. Items sought change every day. They can be confirmed by selecting timers located under duty in the main menu. My little chocobo. Wait, this is pet, right? Oh, this is the one I'm after? Okay. Yeah. Ah, Private Chobra, I understand you've been working tirelessly in Gridania's name. But tell me, have you ever felt as though you couldn't get to your Ah, yes! Yes, I have! That perhaps what you could do with a swifter pair of legs? Yes, absolutely! If so, you might consider getting a personal chocobo. You have yet to be issued your own bird, am I correct? Given your considerable talents, you should be able to obtain one in no time at all. First, you must obtain a Serpent Chocobo issuance by exchanging company seals with the Quartermaster. Once you have this deed, present it to our man Singer. But I don't have seals. Do I have seals? Where's the Quartermaster? Well met. I am an OIC Quartermaster, affiliated with the Order of the Twin Adder. Have you ever considered joining a free company? Wait, a free company? Oh, that's for free companies. Okay. Wait. I'm confused. What am I supposed to do? Is it here? I didn't read it. Serpent Quartermaster. Oh, but I don't have any. How much does it cost? Wait. Where can I check? Materials? I are confused. No, not that. Oh, but that gives me a lot of seals. Wait, who knows who I'm supposed to talk to? Or what I'm supposed to look for? These are all higher ranks, right? Oh, here we go. I need 200. Okay. Oh, this gives me... Okay, that gives me 300. Yeah, I just found it. Thank you, though. Thank you. That's just stream delay. That was this one, right? Yeah. Okay. Alright. Woods will be done. Speak with the Scions, right? At the Waking Sands. Okay. Oh, man. Go. Ida. Sweet. Welcome back. It seems you wasted no time putting your skills to work. How do I know? Why, the recruitment officer called to regale me with the tale of your heroics. We Scions are truly fortunate to have you with us. Now, when last we spoke, I said that I wanted you to meet some friends, did I not? Well, I neglected to mention that you have already met. Tataru, please show them in. This way, sirs. Oh. Thanks again for getting us out of that mess. We owe you our lives, but I don't think we properly introduced ourselves. I'm Biggs. And I'm... Gods, man, spit it out, will you? Wench, at your service. I'm pleased to say that Biggs and Wench will be staying with us for a while. Magitech-driven contraptions such as airships grow ever more vital to the city-states of Eorzea. As a neutral party, it was judged that we Scions should serve as the keepers of this technology. Of course, for this we needed the knowledge of experts, and so we requested the assistance of Garland Ironworks, who very kindly sent us 2 of their finest engineers. Our happy family continues to grow. On behalf of the Scions, I bid you welcome to the Waking Sands. Blah 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 blah. Like every soul here, I love Eorzea, and I count myself blessed to have been given this chance to stand with you all and fight for the future of the realm. Never have I known such fulfillment, such happiness. Sick! Let's go get our chocobo! Wait. No, don't get distracted. Don't do it. Wait, which way is it? This way. Yeah. Yo, I would like to buy this one. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Okay, a little bit to the right. I guess we can just go this way. Then I'll need to see your issuance. Right here, good sir. Yes, everything appears to be in order. Moment, please. I'll be right back with your chocobo. I want that helmet. Aw, it's so cute. And here he is. The fellow has been in high spirits the past few bells. He must have sensed that his master was coming. Now then, to make it official, you'll want to give your noble steed a name. Oh. The chocobo should have been named Chocoboko. Chobra. There you go. I dare say he likes his name. Here is your very own chocobo whistle. Simply blow it and your feathered friend will come bounding to your side. But do forgive him if he doesn't respond when summoned in crowded city areas or monster-infested layers. Ah, okay. So, oh, because you can't mount in cities. Gotcha. Yeah, personal chocobos. You can use a chocobo whistle to acquire the action to summon your personal chocobo. Yep. Chocobo armor or barding can be equipped via the companion. Oh, wow. So much customization in this game. Oh, also, do I want this? Not really. Wait. Where is Mount Guide? Yeah. 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 So now I can do the now I can do the what's the word I'm looking for, chat? The snowman quest, right?